Hello, thanks for dropping in. This is the behind-the-scenes view of assessing the battery in the Amiga 2000, which is still there, which is sad. Does it mean it's ruined? No. Alright, so here we have the inside of the Amiga 2000. And as you can see, there is a battery. And that funny colored kind of fog is indeed evidence of leakage onto the board. Now, does this mean that all hope is lost? Well, no, it doesn't. It could be. But I'm hoping it's not. As you can see, the area of the board that is affected doesn't have a whole lot of traces. It's got a lot of big area, but there are a couple of traces that run underneath, and that could be troublesome. It could be. In the past, I found that it really, it just depends. It just depends on how bad things have got. This leakage looks pretty extensive. I can see corrosion on the battery. And yeah. I really wished it wasn't here, but it is. So I guess it's probably been in here for, the battery anyway, has been in here for something in the vicinity of, well, they just had the celebration of the 37th anniversary of the Amiga, and of course the 2000 was not right away. So probably 35 years this battery's been here, and it's leaked who knows how long ago, and whatever damage is done, and that's just, the way it is. So I'm thinking now what I'm going to do is to stop the close-up recording for a moment, find another way that I can do this, because what I have here are some dainty little cutting pliers. And my plan is to try and get at the, I don't know if I can with these, but I'm going to try to get at where they connect and snip the battery out. It may be I have to look for some smaller cutting pliers. It may be. So anyway, that is the inside of an Amiga 2000, and that is what battery damage looks like. So, stay tuned for more. And you on the behind the scenes, you get to see what's going to happen next. Alright, so as you can see, I have two iPhones helping me along here. Now, first of all, do I think that I can get at this? Maybe. I don't want to do any more harm than has already been done. And I'm not sure if these might just be too big. They might be too big. It's just a skinny little thing, but these are very wide. No, I don't think I can get in with those. Although it looks like I might have bent it a bit. I wonder. I have an assortment of things here. I wonder if there are some smaller things in here. I see something that looks like pliers. Two purple handles. Oh. Needle nose, not cutters. Alright, is there anything else here? There are scissors. They're pretty heavy duty. Let me just look a little more. And I don't think so. And I don't think the scissors will do it. But they might. But once again, remember, do no harm. Let's see if the scissors, they are pretty heavy duty, would get in there. And that is really the problem of getting in. And the answer is no. They won't. And these other ones are too big. So this may be an example of, oh yes, let's save time. But it really doesn't save time. These ones, I think I can get in there. But they, of course, don't have any cutters on them. Oh, dear. Well, funny, the little toolkit I had here the other day did not have anything such as this in there. It did not. But it may be that downstairs I do. So this will be an interesting test of this microphone, which says that it is attached. I'm going to go downstairs. It seems to be talking nicely to the iPad. I could just sneak out the door. I'll go look for some other pliers. It may be that indeed I would be better to just take the board out and desolder these things. But at this point, really, whatever damage is done, and that's just the way it is. So I'm headed to the pet room. We'll see if the sound makes it. The microphone still says it's attached. Hello, Andrew. Just hang on. I'm just looking for some other pliers. I'm still actually recording. The sound from my microphone is going upstairs. So it may be working. I'm just going to look inside this pet where I keep things. When I put things to look for other little wee pliers, because I'm trying to cut something, but the pliers I have are too big. Alright, I'm sure there's something here. There must be something. And unfortunately, I just don't see it. Oh dear. And now this doesn't want to close properly. Okay. It's closing properly. Just looking around to see if there's anywhere else in here. I might have left these. And I just don't see it. So I'm going to go to the kitchen, where things also might be. I know I've had them. Little side cutters. So I'm glancing over the pile of things. And I don't see them here, but I know I've had them. Alright, I'm heading into into the dining room, where there are also things, not many Commodore things, but where I put things at times. And once again, I don't see them, so I'll go back upstairs. Maybe the thing to do is to just try turning this on and seeing what's what. Maybe. But I do have another toolbox up here that may, in fact, have the little wee pliers in it. Maybe. But I really thought that I kept them away. Now I gotta not gonk the camera, which is still recording. Then I have to, with great care, move the top of the Amiga 2000, which is in beautiful shape, and move a couple of bags, not bags, boxes. Okay. And carry on to the toolbox. Ugh. So I'm carrying the box, and the top of the Amiga 2000, which will not fit in the box. So with great care, I will set it on the floor. And turn on the light. And look into the toolbox. I see lots of screwdrivers. Gotta move the box. I see things. Down on the bottom, I do see another set of side cutters. They're not as big as the others, but they still might be too big. And in fact, everything might be too big. That might be. So, just trying to get the toolbox wide open. And I am digging into the bottom. Aha, what is this? Little wee side cutters. Life is good. At least I think it's good. Okay, ow. So, now I have to get up. Oh. No. Move this basket. And proceed. Alright, so we are, I think, back in the game. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, so here we have some tiny little side cutters. Now, I've got to see if this camera here, which is of course really a phone, if I can get that so that I can see what's going on. But not be in the way of what I'm trying to do, which is of course cut. So let's see here. Well, the back of the machine is in the way. So maybe I can do this. With great care. And then zoom in a little. And I think I can see the battery there. But it's hard to see in this. Okay, so. Alright, so, people of the world, I have with me little side cutters. So I'm thinking that I can sneak them under here and cut this battery out without doing damage. I'm thinking. I'm not convinced of this yet. But I'm thinking I can. But this may be not at all true. Okay. Alright, so the battery is half removed. Oh, and the thing on the other end is much bigger. I'm not sure if I can nibble. Oh, okay. If I can nibble away and get this out of here. And I think it is out. Alright, so there is the offensive battery. And there is the stuff on the circuit board. You know what I think I will do is I will readjust this camera and get a better look at that. Alright, behind the scenes people, you can see what's going on here. I will zoom in some more. And get my little wee light back. And, of course, maybe I can put this in the corner, yes. Alright, so we are looking inside an Amiga 2000 that has had a leaky battery. Probably been in there for 35 or so years. But it has now been cut out using, wait for it, tiny little pliers. But it is done. And just down here is the battery. So, in terms of damage and what it might have done, I don't know, because of course, if it's eaten into the board, that's bad. I've seen worse, but I so wish that there was no damage and this was not in here. So I guess the next thing to do, really, is adjust my hat and ponder putting this, the rail that holds the drives and the power and all that back together, plugging in the machine, and turning it on. So, if you have an Amiga 2000 and the battery's still in there, get it out. It's leaked. There's no doubt it's leaked. This, of course, I'm worried now about the Amiga 4000. You know. You would think that if the fine gentleman who passed this on to me had taken the battery out of one, he would have taken it out of them both. Anyway, so that is battery damage. Sad but true. Alright, on the close-up camera, we're done. Alright, so now I need to turn off the lights. And I think what I need to do now is find some way to actually look at this on a screen. And I have two 1701s or 2s over there, and I think they're plugged in, but I gotta find a cable so that I can plug into the one video thing and see if anything comes up. So for that reason, I will call that enough for now, and we will meet again. Thanks for coming. Stay tuned as the exploration continues.